So good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Adobe DITAWORLD 2020. We're so pleased to have you join us in such large numbers. It's great to see over 5,000 people register across the world. This conference started in 2016, and it's really come a long way. And it's really captured. I think it's captured the imagination of content leaders all over the world. And I think the proof is in the pudding. Year after year, this event draws large numbers of people, and this year is no exception. We got over 5,500 registrants, and it's going up every minute. So welcome again, and we're really excited. And thanks for the organizers for really doing a great job of putting this together. Okay, I am going to just quickly turn off the video so that doesn't take up the network as much, and come back to the screens. So this has been a very tough year for everybody as we continue to go through these times with COVID. Which is affecting all our communities. It is very inspiring to see how all of us, all of you, have adapted to this completely changed world. Working remotely, working from home, creating content at home, finding new ways to work, to collaborate. It's been a new normal, which all of us had to get used to in a very short time. And we've had the same, challenge at Adobe. We have 21,000 employees worldwide, and we've been working from home for many months now. But this radical shift has been quite successful for us. And I think one of the reasons why we believe we've been so successful in making this change is that we have always believed in the power of digitization, and that strong backbone, the strong digital backbone, has really helped us continue being productive and work through these challenges which this pandemic has thrown at us. And I think that's something which Adobe's mission is to enable these digital transformations, these great digital experiences, and we're not letting this pandemic stop us. So I want to talk a little bit about how we are continuing to innovate, even in these times, in 2020, even with everything happening. There's a lot of stuff we've been working on, and I want to share in the next 15 minutes some of that, and then of course there's going to be a lot more of that in the event. So talking about innovation, at Adobe we are committed to keep innovating, not standing still, and we want to help businesses around the world really go through this, address this challenge, or take on this challenge of digital transformation. And I want to give us some examples, maybe 3 examples of things Adobe has done recently. The first example is the Adobe Experience Cloud. In 2020, we unveiled the Adobe Experience Manager, AEM, which is now available as a cloud service. So now we have the sort of the industry's most advanced cloud native solution for digital experience management, with all the personalization and out of box capabilities it comes with, but with the agility of SaaS. So you can have brands which can go live with personalized content, dynamic content in just a few weeks from the time they start working with AEM Cloud. They can be live in a few weeks, not like in months as was the standard in the industry earlier. The other example I want to cite is the Document Cloud. We came up with something recently in September. We just launched something called Liquid Mode PDF, which uses AI to really understand the structure of a PDF and make it easy to read on a small screen, on a mobile screen. So Liquid Mode is now available. It's a really cool. It just makes reading on the mobile devices just amazing, and it's available now on iOS and Android, and we just launched it, and I think it's a great innovation. And the third thing is the Adobe Experience Platform, which is which is a data platform which underlies everything we do, and it uses it uses AI and data mining to take all your data, whether it's Adobe data, non-Adobe data, and build these real-time profiles in very rich customer profiles, which can be used then to tailor the experiences across channels, so you can actually provide very, very personalized experiences to each user based on these profiles. So these are some of the examples in Adobe as a whole. And now I want to turn to a little bit on the tech comm side of the house, which is what I directly work with and our team directly works with. And this year was a really big year for us. We launched new versions of FrameMaker and RoboHelp. And we just had an event when we launched it. We had over 5,000 people join us for the virtual launch, which we did a couple of months ago. And the whole focus of this release was to enable content, empower content creators to create, manage, deliver content which is modular, which is intelligent, which is omni-channel. And also, of course, in this world with everybody working remotely, one of our big focuses was how do we help teams which are distributed to review and collaborate efficiently. So how can we sort of make this whole process of working together much easier? So with the 2020 release of RoboHelp, some of the things, some of the new things are, for the first time, RoboHelp is now available on the Mac OS. So that's a first. And then we also implemented publishing of micro content with RoboHelp, so we can actually have snippets or AI-powered chatbots. So you want to create content for any of those channels. RoboHelp is now able to do that. We also announced out-of-the-box integrations with CRM solutions like ServiceNow and Zendesk to make it easy to have self-service content available to build knowledge bases for self-service support. And then finally, getting to the review thing I talked about, we have native integrations with things like Microsoft SharePoint, with GitHub, to out of the box to be able to do online reviews and collaboration to go through the review workflow. And one last thing is that we thought this whole translation of content has been a black box, and we really wanted to sort of address that. And so we now have integration with XLIF, the engine, also a whole translation management capability, so you can track how your translations are going. So those are some of the things which, in 2020, we actually had some really big changes in FrameMaker and RoboHelp. Now turning to the XML documentation for Adobe Experience Manager, which is really cool solution which we provide. And what the XML documentation product does, for those of you who are new to this, it really allows the authoring, managing, and delivering of digital experiences for both pre-sales content and post-sales content. And it really opens up, it sort of, first of all, it reduces this whole divide between marketing and content and public, tech comm content, between pre-sales and post-sales. And some of the things the solution has, some of the key really cool things are, one is that it has this WYSIWYG editor, web editor, which is built into this, and it allows even inexperienced authors to quickly create granular content, presentation agnostic content, with a built-in WYSIWYG tool. We also have lots of content management capabilities, like to help with content reuse, version control, tag management, content health reports, so that you can completely control your content from a single place, data content. And then customers are using this platform to allow multiple authors and reviewers to collaborate seamlessly from remote locations. We allow the content to be XML content and non-XML content can be published to AEM sites, to mobile apps, to chatbots, CRM platforms, PDFs. You can take your content and publish this into many, many different styles, many different mediums, and also ingest content, legacy content from Word, InDesign, and take XHTML content and move it to DITA with this ingestion framework. So it's really kind of an end-to-end component content management system, and it I think with this we have connected the dots between pre-sales, post-sales, and you're going to hear, I think, in this conference there is many different case studies. I saw like Broadcom and BlackBerry. They're going to be talking about their experiences with this product and their success they've had and how they're changing how they manage their content. And then moving to a little bit away from this TechCom to another thing which we work on, which is around learning. And I think one of the lessons of COVID-19 is that when change comes, and to be able to rapidly adapt to it, it's very important to have a skilled workforce and an infrastructure which can quickly reskill people as business conditions change, as the sort of the world conditions change. And we are actually very proud of this product we have called Captivate Prime, which is a learning management system. And with Captivate Prime, we enable organizations to train their employees, so both internal training, but also externally, their partners and customers effectively. And we really have focused a lot on the learner experience. So we're very we love to see our customers using this very engaging and enjoyable learning experience through this product. And one of the innovations we just announced is this new AI-based social learning to encourage learning to happen as you sort of in the flow of work, and also learn from your peers. So we have ways to curate content and bring the good content up as you will discuss and collaborate with your peers. So those are some of the innovations which we've been working on in Adobe, in the TechCom team, the learning team, and now I'm going to just introduce some of the headliners which are coming up. We have an amazing lineup of speakers in store for the next 3 days. And after my welcome note right now, I'm going to be delighted to offer the stage to Walker Smith, from the CEO of Acrolinx. And then at the end of the day, we're going to have a closing keynote about AI-powered customer experiences. Elliot Seriga, who's a group marketing manager at Adobe. Tomorrow we start the day with one of our big supporters and colleagues, the keynote from Lonnie Stark, who's the Senior Director of Product Management, Product Marketing at Adobe for Content Management. And then finally on Thursday, Keith Shangley Roberts will kick off the day with this inspiring keynote about the future of structured content. So great talks, and of course there's many other talks, as Stefan had listed in the beginning. There are many experts, there's many practitioners who are going to be talking about their experiences. So we're going to be having many industry experts, both using some of the products I talked about, or in general, lots of data expertise in the speaker room, and they're going to be talking also about the challenges in the way many organizations are still operating with these silos between marketing and product and support, and breaking down these barriers. I think it's now a must. We don't have the option of keeping these silos if you're going to have experiences which are going to be these digital experiences which are going to be delightful. These barriers have to break down. I think it's absolutely critical, and I think we're going to hear many such stories of how people are breaking down these barriers. So thanks a lot for all our speakers to come and present their learnings and their guidance on how best to break these barriers down and move to the next sort of future of content. We also want to thank our partners who are participating and contributing their enormous knowledge and being a part of our ecosystem. So we wouldn't be here without you. So thank you very much for being a part of this event and being a part of our of Adobe's ecosystem. So do enjoy the next 3 days of Adobe DITAWorld, the 5th Adobe DITAWorld. I hope you find the conference valuable, but also really enjoyable. And we really thank you again for showing up in these large numbers, for joining us and making this conference a success and being a part of this conversation. So thank you very much, and welcome to the conference again. Thank you. Bye.